Shaking my head. Welcome to Castle Sports Talk. We're coming to you live from Boston right after game number 5. And it was a interesting game, but we're here pissed off. We're here pissed off for many reasons.
I'm putting my lighters up for the Celtics right now.
Hey, don't do it yet, man. It's like you said, it's been a back and forth series. We are going back and forth. I expect us to come back in Milwaukee. But let's talk about tonight, man. What happened? What's your immediate reactions of what the heck just happened?
I'm just gonna take a second. Immediate reaction. Here's what happened. Offensive rebounds is what kicked our asses today.
The lack of it, or they're getting offensive rebounds?
Milwaukee getting those offensive rebounds. We weren't securing those rebounds at all. And then we had lack of effort from rebounds. And then this last possession where Giannis missed that free throw, we had both Marcus and Jaylen Brown crashing into each other, which gave the layup to Bobby. Fuck Bobby.
Oh, man.
Excuse my language, but honestly, I don't care.
I hate that dude, man. And it makes me think, like, if we had Robert Williams, he's a rebounding beast.
Nah, I wouldn't have made a difference. The thing with Robert Williams right now is that he's not a good matchup. So it's, in a way, I'm happy that he's not playing because, one, he's being too reckless out there with his body. And two, he's just not a good matchup. There'll be a lot of foul trouble if he was playing. And I think it's fine with the rotation we have now. Grant Williams wasn't as lethal as he's been all series. Horford did his thing. He wasn't a 30-point Horford, but it's a Horford who plays his role, and he played it today. It just came up short. Lost a 14-point lead. Can't do that. Not at home. You know, if this was to happen Milwaukee, you'd be a little bit more at ease with it, but this is happening at home, and now.
Oh, man. It reminds me of the beginning of the year. Remember those fourth quarter woes we had? Where we were like a sub 500 team and we just couldn't close out games. Tatum didn't have the leadership qualities. Jaylen didn't have those leadership qualities come out and arise in the fourth quarter. And it's frightening, man. Like, it's a bad time to show those early season woes again. What do you think we can do in game 6 to fix what happened tonight?
We just got to be smarter with the ball. This is the only fourth quarter that we turned it over. We played a better game in the first. We had, if I'm not mistaken, we had 0 turnovers in the first half.
We did. I wrote that as a note. We kept our turnovers low, and they had the high rate of turnovers.
Giannis had like 4 or 5 turnovers in the first half himself, and we haven't seen that, which is what gave us the lead. Gave us the ability to run out in transition and get those fast break points. And the fourth quarter is the worst time to get turnovers, and that's when we did it. You know, we got that 14-point lead, and we let it go. It was not fun. When Drew hit that 3, you know, it was bad news when we were up 95-89, I think it was, and Giannis hit that 3 because he's been missing threes all game long, and then he hit his first one right there.
I don't like Giannis, but he pointed at Stan Van Gundy right after he shot that 3. I had bad feelings after that 3. I'm like, this is gonna be close, and I don't like it.
The thing with Giannis is that we're gonna live with that shot. I'm okay with him making that shot. All I'm saying is that it was a bad time for him to hit that first 3.
I agree.
I'll live with him shooting a 3 every time, so he can point at Van Gundy all he wants, but Van Gundy has a point. You know, you have the body, you have the referees who's going to give you a call every single time. Why don't you just take it to the basket and get those and ones instead of shooting those 3s? You know,
he's shooting 33% from outside of the paint.
He's trash. Speaking of trash, listen, and whoever's watching these videos, like, make sure to comment on these. What do you guys feel about Giannis taking his time, like telling the referee, giving the ball back to the referees because he's not ready to shoot those free throws? Like, for me, that should count towards the 10 seconds that you have to shoot a free throw.
That guy's a piece of work, man.
And then he takes another 10 seconds to shoot a free throw, which is another violation in itself.
Why do you need so much time? Please just shoot the ball. You're a
Kyrie's another one, but Kyrie's just a bitch, so we're not going to talk about him. But, like, this guy's taking 10 seconds. Like, yo, like, are you doing... It's not even one Mississippi. It's one Antetokounmpo. Two Antetokounmpo. What? Like, come on.
It's like and I feel like that sums up this baby treatment Giannis is getting, because he's getting all the calls. These calls have been killing us the whole series. Him and these elbows, they don't call him for the elbows. We have to play absolutely perfect defense for us to get a charging call. He's getting extra time on these free throws. He is getting babied, and it's tough to beat him when they're babied and when he's babied. And I just want to say this, even though we lost tonight in Boston, even though we had a terrible fourth quarter, I wanted to say a lot of things went right for the Bucks for them to win. You know, the worst thing possible happened the last three, I want to say, crucial moments where Bobby Portis got the rebound. That was the worst thing that could have happened.
I think it was 12-2 in the last 2 minutes and 12 seconds of the game.
A lot of things went right for them that I don't think will happen again. Marcus Smart got blocked on a great play by Drew Holiday. Tatum should be taking the shot. I was fine with that shot just because we were in the lead. But that was the worst thing that could have happened. And then Smart getting it stolen was the worst thing that could have happened 3 straight times. So I think we're good game 6, bro. We won in Milwaukee game 4. I'm not worried. I'm not sweating. I'm not panicking. This is going to game 7. I had to go into 6 games. It's going to game 7. So what? We're going to be in Boston.
I should have stayed with my first pick. 7 games.
You say 7 games, right?
Let's say 7.
You would have looked smart, man.
Here's the thing. With Marcus Smart on those last 2 plays of the game, the first one, he had Jaylen Brown driving down the middle, which was going to leave him wide open because Portis was covering the dish outside. So instead of Smart taking it up to the basket, which got him blocked, he should have dished it. He should have just passed it along right there. Absolutely. Driving Brown would have been a dunk, at least a layup, and maybe an M1. That's that. On the last play, if you notice, 2 of the Bucks fell because they ran into each other.
Oh yeah,
open. When they passed it to Smart, he wasn't looking up. He was looking down to get the ball. Mm-hmm. If he had looked up just half a second, he had Tatum wide open in the corner. Wide open with at least 2 seconds left. Would have set his feet, take a dribble, take a shot, maybe take it to overtime. It's just, I don't know, but
you know what?
And
I'm gonna before you say something, I'm gonna write this in the description of this video. Please no Marcus slander. Please no Marcus Smart slander. This is my guy. He has been giving us great defense. He had a lot of clutch shots today, other games. I see it in your face. You want to talk trash about Marcus. Well, he's our guy, man. He's our guy. We stick with him through and thin. I know Boston fans are very critical of our teams here in Boston. That's what we do. We criticize and we're critical unless we win a championship. But Marcus Smart is my guy, man. And I'm riding with him till the wheels fall off. He's worth every penny.
He is. But he's also defensive player of the year, not offensive player of the year. Stop trying to do too much. Stop trying to do too much. You know, I mean, at that point, you're right. I mean, it is what it is. Like
he's a point guard, man. He's not a shooting guard.
Act like one.
Same. Facilitate. Pass.
Yeah, facilitate. You can't let Drew do that to you. Come on, like him. I'm looking at his face now, and I'm like, him.
Who was on the floor defensively? Who was sticking Tatum? Was it Portis?
No one. Like at the end of the game.
Yeah, you're right.
There was nobody on him.
There was no one on him.
He was wide open. It was just him and Deuce in the corner, like playing games in the corner because there was nobody covering him. Like he was wide open. He was reading Deuce a baby story. Seriously.
But you know what? Sure, we can blame Marcus Smart for not doing the right play. But call me crazy, but I want to give more fault on Tatum's shoulder. You know, kind of like in game 3, like only if he made a couple more shots, he would have came out with the W.
Yeah, he's been settling the last 2 games, and he's not. He's trying to drive to the basket, but he knows he's not gonna get any calls, and that's what's making him shoot a lot more. his shooting efficiency is not there right now, and
It's not.
it's not.
And I
And
don't know why. It's not great defense.
the thing with Tatum for me is that he's the type of player that has to take it to the basket a couple times so he can get warm, so he can heat up, and then he'll start making those shots. You know what I mean?
And he's scared of
He's scared of the rim protection.
he's hesitate. I'll say scared. He's scared of the rim protection. When he
Mhm.
sees Brook Lopez, oh, he'll dribble it back out the paint.
Yeah.
When he sees Giannis, I'll dribble it back out. Even I seen him retreat on the Bobby Portis just going like this.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You gotta dunk on them fools.
Like you said, like look, we got outscored 11-2 in the last 2 minutes and 12 seconds of the game. We blew a 14-point lead, but it is game 5, you know, and game 6. There's no team in this series that has won back-to-back games. There hasn't been. It's been back and forth all series long, and this is the time where the Celtics are going to show their toughness, and I think they're going to do it. There's no reason why they shouldn't. I think they should stick to what they're doing. If Horford can play the same type of game they played over there in game 4 and compare it to Jalen and Tatum's game combining for almost 60 something points today. I think they actually got 60 points today together.
I think so.
Yeah, because Tatum had 34 and I think Brown had 26 or something like that. But you're right. We have a chance. It's not over yet. There's one game, and then, like I said, we're undefeated in game 7s at the Garden. So,
like you said, if we keep doing what we're doing, we'll be fine. We had a meltdown at the end of the game, sure. But for 46 minutes of the game, we played a damn good game. And this is against, even though Middleton's not in there, this is a damn good Bucks team, a damn good Bucks offense, a damn good Bucks defense, and we're doing a great job. And if we keep doing what we're doing, we have guys that can defend anybody in the league. As long as we keep moving our feet well, keep utilizing our size and keeping our team defense, really making Giannis work for it, keeping him outside the paint. Last game, Jrue Holiday had a bad game, putting enough pressure on him to have a bad game, taking advantage of the mismatches on offense. And if Tatum just gets going even a little bit more,
yeah.
I don't see why we can't.
Something that went wrong today was Grant Williams' side. There was in the third quarter, early fourth. Something was off. He wasn't playing his game. He was turning the ball over, committing fouls that he normally doesn't do, switching off Giannis when he's not supposed to. So again, it's a bad time to take this kind of loss, but the good thing is that it wasn't the blow to the head. Right. It's a little wound. And
right. Game 5.
Game 6, we can try and get that win in Milwaukee. Like I said, no team has won back-to-back games this series yet. And if we're going to win the series, we have to do it. And it won't be the first time we do it. So
just like game 2, I fully expect us to come back. Just like game 4, I fully expect us to come back. And in Castle Sports Talk, we're honest with our players. But I want to say again, no Grant Williams slander, man. That's my guy. That's my guy. And I'm riding till the wheels fall off, man. So you got us winning in 7 games? Because I got us winning in 7 games.
I mean, as a Celtics fan, yes. And as a non-biased fan, yes.
Nice. Okay.
It's adversity has been the number one thing in the Celtics this season. They've bounced back every single time. And I don't see what's any different now, I will say this: the winner of this series will go to the finals. I'm calling that right now, because as much as I hate the Bucks, they're doing their thing too. So, it is what it is. We got to live with it, and let's hope for the best.
Yep, we got a quick little preview of the Eastern Conference Finals. Whoever wins here will dominate either the 76ers or Heat. I don't think either of them got the firepower to beat either this team. That's a quick little preview of the next round. We'll start wrapping up the show just because we're pissed off. We're pissed off Bostonians right now. and we gotta sleep this off. I know the guys in the locker room are, headed home. If I had a lighter, I would light one up. And oh man,
All right.
Castle Sports Talk, and we'll see you guys probably after Game 6. I'm working on my finals. Wish me luck on that.
Do your thing.
Kevin, I wish you luck on your recovery, on your injury.
Appreciate that.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Go Celtics.